Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. Irving passes to Smith. Stolen by Monroe. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. And it's Monroe in at the center position.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season, top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Milwaukee now. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. Parker dishes to Carter Williams. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Carter Williams has got his second basket.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
And it's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Carter Williams. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. Puts up a 3. Carter Williams can't get it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Irving for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
No one covering. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thanks again, Doris.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Love, no good.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Now, here is Monroe. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Love. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they oftentimes struggle to find any kind of rhythm out there.
One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up, he can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer, and at his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. It's Parker with the drive. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And getting back to Greg Monroe, guys, he made some subtle strides last season. Best rebounding average of his career, up to 75% on his free throws. And how about this little nugget? Not one three-point attempt last season. That tells you he's starting to mature.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And you know, with some people, they'll always find something wrong with Monroe's game. He'll never make the all-defensive team. He kind of looks like he's playing at half speed, but he produces, and he does it within the team confines.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Iman Shumpert has come in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 10. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
With the pass. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. It's O.J. Mayo on the wing. Puts it up from 12. Mozgov with the block. To the middle. Here's Dellavedova. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Dellavedova's got his first basket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
1:21 left in the first quarter of the game. Plumlee with the screen. Bayless. No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
Here's Antetokounmpo after Cleveland got the three-pointer. Mayo dishing to Henson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside. But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me? Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now Bayless, after Iman Shumpert missed from long range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times. When he's on his way to the basket, they were there.
It's good on the putback. Dellavedova's got 7.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
They grabbed their own miss.
And typically, he has the touch to finish.
And we heard from John Henson before the game. A player on the rise. He feels he still has a lot to prove.
Defensively, offensively, I think I'm better offensively.
Well, it sounds like he still feels like he has something to prove, Greg, but seems to me he's already known for being that kind of guy.
Yeah, that's a great point. Anybody who plays against him knows he looks plenty strong when you're banging with him. But if he needs to push and motivate himself by playing with a chip on his shoulder, well, a lot of guys have gone a long, long way in this league using that method.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And watching Kevin Love, he can do everything on the offensive end, Clark. He's been that way really his entire career, going back to high school.
Yeah, his game is low to the ground, too. No explosive moves or dunks. He takes you on and beats you with skill. Good footwork, smooth shot, sharp passer, and an excellent IQ.
And he gets it to go. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. Feeds to Monroe. Dishes to Carter Williams. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
And talking about Love, last season was a tricky one for him. So much of his post offense was taken away by the Cavs scheme, so he just made up for it by averaging the second most threes of his career.
Bucks leading by 4. Kicks to Vasquez. A floater. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
You know, for Kevin Love, last season was the first time as a pro that he's been asked to defer on offense. Not just to LeBron, but to Kyrie as well. You can bet he and Chris Bosh now have a lot to talk about.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Shumpert, no good. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. In the corner, Middleton with it. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Irving passes to Thompson. Rebound by Vasquez.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Irving. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And that one's good, Shumpert.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Over in the corner to Vasquez. Down low. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Vasquez. And that's 11 points for Chris Middleton.
And the Bucks arguably were the best story in the Eastern Conference last year. How about going from the bottom of the barrel to a 6th-place finish in that Eastern Conference?
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 7-point differential. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Here is Bayless. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
Bayless kept alive. And Mozgov comes to help, and it's going to be a 3-second call. There's 1:38 left in the first half.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Mayo, that's good.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. When you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
That's right. Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Smith. And Fry kicks to Smith. The shot no good. Excellent D there for Mayo. And stolen by James. Passes it to Dellavedova. Shoots the 3. Cleveland the rebound. Nice shot by Smith.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score. And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
Mayo hits them both.
Getting back to Henson, last year was an odd one for him. I mean, he was starting. Then in February, he was benched in favor of Zaza Pachulia. That might be a hint to Henson that he needs to put a little more work into his game to maintain a place in the rotation.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And the call will be against O.J. Mayo. That is his first foul of the game. It's thrown by to Kumbo.
Well, he just threw that pass up for grabs. I mean, and that's never a good idea.
Henson dishes to Mayo. Henson in the post. Back to Mayo. From deep. And that's not going to go. The clock runs out.
Well, Tristan, what do you...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. Milwaukee came out looking very confident. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
The second half just about to get going here.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He has 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Monroe in at the 5 spot. The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
4-on-3 break. Baseline try. LeBron with the block. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And stolen by Love. Middleton against Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. He's looking for Monroe and finds it. And that one's good. Monroe's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today? Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly. Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Irving.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points, impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Parker. He's got 6, and that one's good. Parker's got 8 points.
And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
Carter Williams against Irving. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Vasquez comes in. With the teardrop, he lays it in. Vasquez has got his second basket.
And even in the short glimpses of last season, you could see that Parker.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful jam.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Middleton. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's LeBron. And he uses the glass on the layup. James has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Cleveland. For Milwaukee, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
For Milwaukee, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Middleton. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls. They got the momentum and forced a Game 6, but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mayo's checked in. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Bayless. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Mozgov. It's tipped. And they're running. Pull up Jay. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bayless has got 7. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Fast break, Milwaukee. Bayless leading the charge. That is good. 15 points for Chris Middleton.
And I've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those in this.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Carter Williams with it. Guarded now by Irving. Ball going up court. And the dunk by LeBron.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Mayo dishing to Antetokounmpo. No good. James with some nice D. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And it's Smith missing. Milwaukee leading by 10. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Down low. Henson's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. 11 feet away. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ken's the runner on the inside. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. Thompson passes to Love. And Henson sends it back. To the paint, here's Mayo. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Irving. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Shot by Mayo is no good.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Carter Williams kicks to Henson. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Vasquez, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
James against Carter Williams. Inside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Parker's checked in for Milwaukee. That drops. And it's 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Parker. No good. Good D by Love.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
The shot's good from Smith.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Carter Williams with the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And he overshot that one, missing.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Shoots from 14. Shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Carter Williams. They double him with Love. Monroe wide open, and a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Thompson misses. Bucks leading by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possession for him, too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Carter Williams. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 16.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Carter Williams against Smith. Pass to Parker. And so it's the Bucks